Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us start the program with the main affairs of the week. The unseasonal rains that fell from Ashutosh 31st to Kartik 3rd have caused a loss of 34 million rupees to the paddy crop planted by the farmers of Palpa. State-level Lumbini Agriculture and Livestock Development Cooperative Limited has been formed. The Agriculture Group, or Krishi Group, has been working continuously for 22 years. This organization has brought in the Forma tractor, plus more. Let us continue the program with the Agro campaign. For ultra-modern world, we need ultra-modern adjustment. We know that with the increase of number of people around the world, the space for agriculture is shrinking. Man is very luxury-craving being. Man wants everything for himself. This is the truth. This selfishness has caused the nature to deteriorate. This means that man is unknowingly destroying his habitat, the earth. This is realized by very sensitive and talented men around the world. This is why new type of agriculture is coming forth in the urban areas. It is intelligent to have your own terrace cultivation. With a little space and time, you can grow the vegetables you need for 12 months in the terrace. Let us look at this news report for a little while. With a little space and time, we can grow the vegetables you need for 12 months in terrace. In Kathmandu's Maharajganj, 3 youths are involved in the terrace cultivation campaign, including a campaign called Our Own Kitchen, Our Own Vegetable. The prices of daily necessities are increasing day by day. Especially those who live in urban areas do not have their own land, and even those who have enough land have to buy vegetables available in the market. We're not interested in how healthy and non-toxic the products we buy and consume are, due to which we are becoming victims of various diseases due to daily consumption of poisonous substances. So we can grow vegetables for our own family using the space in our own home. From terrace farming, we can produce vegetables that we need to eat on a daily basis in our own home. In order to make it easier to cultivate terrace farming technology has been helping those who want to cultivate terrace lately. Terrace farming has recently become a suitable medium to produce organic and healthy vegetables at home. There's no need to worry that there is no land for vegetable cultivation like before. Campaign Agro has been providing necessary materials and technical services to produce organic vegetables in a small area.
खासै अहिले चाहिँ हामी अब विगत 5 वर्षदेखि चाहिँ काम गर्दै छौं हैन अहिले पछिल्लो 1 वर्षबाट चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ यो शहरी क्षेत्रमा कौशीबारी अभियान भनेर रूपमा चाहिँ काम गर्दै आइरा छौं अनि जसमा चाहिँ अब हामीले चाहिँ के भन्दै आइरा छौं भनेको आफ्नो भान्सा आफ्नै तरकारी भनेर आइरा छौं हैन आफ्नो अब छतमा आफ्नो खाली स्पेस भइराकोमा चाहिँ अब हामीले कसरी त्यसलाई चाहिँ युज गरेर त्यसमा चाहिँ अब आफ्नो भान्सामा लाग्ने तरकारीहरू थोरै मात्रामा भए पनि अर्ग्यानिक रूपमा खाऊ हैन.
With its own kitchen vegetable campaign in terrace cultivation campaign, the campaign is engaged in agro. Campaign Agro, launched by 3 youths in Maharajganj, Kathmandu, provides easy access to all the necessary equipment for terrace cultivation as well as technical knowledge and advice. It has also been providing services on terrace garden management by designing garden on the roof, balcony and vacant land as per requirement. According to Subhash Pandit, CEO of Avian Agro, one can produce the required vegetables and fruits from terrace for 12 months with less time and space.
त्यसमा चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ अब के फरक छौं भने चाहिँ यो मोडलमा चाहिँ हामीले काम गरिरा छौं है एउटा चाहिँ सामान्य ग्रो ब्याग भन्दा पनि यसले चाहिँ छतको अलिकति ठूलो स्पेस पनि युज गर्छ अनि राम्रो तरिकाले आफ्नो योजना तरिकाले चाहिँ काम गर्न सकिन्छ हैन यो फरक छ अनि त्यही भएर चाहिँ हामीसँग आबद्ध हुँदाखेरि अर्को चाहिँ भनेको चाहिँ हामी तालिम पनि दिन्छौं हैन.
Terrace farming is becoming very popular lately in the house, especially bean, lentils, garlic, cauliflower, bean, gourd, as well as all kinds of vegetables according to the season can be grown. Not only vegetables but also fruits like
orange, lemon, and mango can be grown in terrace. Seasonal vegetables can be grown on their own, saving both time and money.
After the news report, let us now talk about Tatopani Port. Nepal is bordering India and China. We have ports at both sides. This is because we import all kinds of luxury goods from all over the world, and they come from these ports. Yes, Nepal is landlocked and has to request India to use the seaport and the road to transport to Nepal. This does not speak well for Nepal. If there is a small political imbalance, Nepal has to go without fuel for months. People are forced to use primitive wood fuel for cooking. This is one of the reasons why Nepal is unable to pick up speed towards development in the rhythm of the world. According to Nepali officials, the supply at Tatopani, a major trade gateway between Nepal and China, has eased somewhat. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
According to Nepali officials, the supply at Tatopani, a major trade gateway between Nepal and China, has eased somewhat. Earlier, 7 to 8 cargoes entered Nepal daily, but this year the number has increased to 13 to 18 according to the customs office. China is currently supplying apples, walnut, ready-made garments, shoes, chemical fertilizers, etc. Although the traders complain that the blockade of their goods has been stopped, the customs officials say that there is no clear information about the number of goods stopped. Last week, Speaker Agni Prasad Savkota, Finance Minister Janarajan Sharma, and others visited the Tatopani checkpoint to inspect the situation. The businessmen had drawn the attention of Minister Sharma on road expansion and management.
After the news report, let us now talk about the damage in Palpa. Every year, Nepal faces suffering due to the rains and drought. For the city dwellers, it is just a little bit of change in the weather patterns. However, in terms of the production of agriculture goods, it means a lot of reduction. In terms of economy, it means a total loss. This increases dependence on foreign aids and import. This year, we had Melamchi floods twice, a lot of landslides and rains during the time of paddy harvest. This does not speak well for the farmers as well as the country. The unseasonal rains that fell from Ashutosh 31st to Kartik 3rd have caused a loss of 34 million rupees to the paddy crop planted by the farmers of Palpa. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
The unseasonal rains that fell from Ashutosh 31 to Kartik 3rd have caused a loss of 34 million to the paddy crops planted by the farmers of Palpa. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center Palpa, 1,276 farmers in all 10 municipalities of Palpa have suffered losses in paddy cultivation. According to a study conducted by the Agriculture Knowledge Center Palpa in collaboration with the local level agriculture branch, 6,882 ropenis of land has been damaged. It is mentioned in the statistics that most of the damage has been done to the paddy cultivation of the 3 villages. A total of 415 farmers in Tino, 233 in Purvakola, 87 in Nisti, 43 in Tansin, and 16 in Rampur have been affected. The Knowledge Center has stated that it has been recommended to the Ministry for compensation by fixing the price according to the local market rate in the details of the damage collected at the local level. Paddy is being cultivated in an area of 8,840 hectares in Palpa.
After the news report, let us now talk about the need in Nepali agricultural sector. Nepali agriculture sector is still primitive. This is because of the geography of Nepal. The mountains till now are not easy to access. Due to the past tyranny, the people in the south have not been able to pick up speed in development. It is amazing that the people living on top of the land that grows gold are going hungry. Imagine what kind of oppression these people had to face. It is embarrassing. Now, with the news that there are systems that are coming up, there's new hope. Nepal's agriculture sector has been a priority for development since the third term plan. However, it is still not developed. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
Nepal's agriculture sector has been a priority for development since the third term plan. To date, many agricultural policies and strategies have been formulated and implemented but have not been relatively successful. Nepal's agriculture sector has been a priority sector for development since the third periodic plan. We said that agriculture is the main basis of Nepal's development, but we did not consider it as a matter of priority and importance politically. After the restoration of democracy, the Ministry of Agriculture was not a priority for any political party. Agricultural policy and its development was not the subject of internal debate among the parties. Neither the government nor the private sector nor the parliament nor any other stakeholder has felt the need to formulate or implement the policy. Since other acts, rules and directives have come out of the policy making should have been the subject of interest of the parliament, but it did not happen. An objective review of these various aspects is necessary. To protect and promote the rights of the farmers by modernizing, commercializing, and diversifying the agricultural sector, which is the backbone of the economy of the country, and to make Nepal self-reliant in agricultural production, it is not that the Farmers' Commission has not been formed. No effective and concrete steps have been taken yet. Ram Prabodh Mohato, National President of the Nepal Backward Classes Farmers Association, says that the real farmers are suffering due to the middlemen who have not yet received the state subsidy for the backward farmers. A state working committee has also been formed in Itari of Sunsari under the leadership of National Chairman of Nepal Backward Class Farmers Association, Mahad. In State 1, there are 13 working committees under the chairmanship of Police Biswas. To protect and promote the rights of Aryans, backward classes, persons with disabilities, senior citizens, workers, farmers, minorities, and marginalized communities and backward classes and economically disadvantaged, and empower such communities, create an environment in which they can live with dignity. This organization has been established.
After the news report, let us now take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about cooperative. There are many cooperatives operating around the country. This is supposed to help the farmers get fair trade. There have been complaints about the middlemen who make a huge profit, cheating the farmers and the consumers. The cooperative promise to provide market and fair prices. This is a lot to promise in the face of shortage of a lot of goods in the country. There are still farmers who sell in the market themselves. This means that there's still a gap in the modern market system in Nepal. State-level Lumbini Agriculture and Livestock Development Cooperative Limited has been formed. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
State-level Lumbini Agriculture and Livestock Development Cooperative Limited has been formed. It is said that this cooperative has been established with the objective of being a great farmer and the glory of the nation. Speaking on the occasion, Mayor Chitra Bahadur Karki said that many cooperatives were opening in the municipality, stressing on the need for cooperatives to become a common entity of entrepreneurs. He said that the sector of basic production is agriculture, stating that the arable land has been subdivided and turned over recently. He said that it was necessary to formulate a national policy for agriculture development. Likewise, Chief Administrative Officer of Sainamaina Municipality, Tekraj Panthi, pointed out that only development of agriculture, health, cooperatives, and social sector can lead to prosperity. Chief of Krishi Vikas Bank, Murjia Voshraj Podel, said that the agriculture is being digitized. Stating that the agriculture app is being operated with the active participation of the Agriculture Development Bank, he argued that now the information will be disseminated in the interest of agriculture and farmers. Senior agriculture share members were honored at the program.
After the news report, let us now talk about Forma tractors in Nepal. Forma tractor is said to be 75 years old. It recently was upgraded to meet the ultra-modern demand of today's market. It carries European DNA. It was launched in 17th of November 2021 in Nepal. This is exciting for the Nepali farmers. This tractor looks like it is a winner in all accounts, since it is tested positive in the flatland and the rugged hills. The Agriculture Group, or Krishi Group, has been working continuously for 22 years. This organization has brought in the Forma tractor. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
The Agriculture Group, or Krishi Group, has been working continuously for 22 years. Although more than 24 companies operate now, the main investment is in the agricultural sector. Our pure objective is to increase the productivity of the agricultural sector. The Forma tractor has been brought to increase the agricultural production. Today's farmers have gone digital. This is why we have brought digital tractors by giving special priority to their desires. We want all Nepalese to have prosperous Nepal and prosperous agriculture. Forma tractor is Indian make with European DNA. It can be used in all parts of Nepal.
We are bringing the tractors right from 26 horsepower up to 100 horsepower, and these tractors are available in both two-wheel drive as well as four-wheel drive. And as we know that there is a different kind of terrain, there is a Tarai belt where the tractors used are different, and then there is a mountain, Pahadi Ilaka, where the tractors are used are totally different because there is a lot of torque which is required. So we are bringing both the range to Nepal through Forma tractors and through our partner Krishi Group with their company in Yeti Technique Farm Private Limited.
After the news report, let us now talk about mushroom. Mushroom sprouting is something so filled with mystical magic. It is so due to the fact that they grow in the dark in most cases. The mushrooms are cultivated commercially all over the world for consumption. In Nepal, the mushroom is very popular. The mushroom dishes are loved both by vegetarians and non-vegetarian. The Nepali farmer who grow mushrooms say that they can support their life with the mushroom production. Nepali market is very beneficial for the mushroom products. Krishna Bahadur Poon and Kovid Bistamagar of Rukum district have been busy with mushroom production in Kirtipur Machagaon of Chandragiri municipality of Kathmandu for the past 2 years. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
It has been 2 years since Krishna Bahadur Poon and Kovid Bistamagar from Rukum district started mushroom farming in Machagaon, Chandragiri municipality of Kathmandu district. Kovid Bista came to Kathmandu to study 12 years ago, while Krishna Bahadur was again in foreign employment before mushroom business. Although they have rented 8 ropanis of land, they are now cultivating mushrooms on only 4 ropanis of land. Out of 17 tunnels, only 9 tunnels are currently producing oyster mushrooms. The market for mushrooms in Nepal is good. Kovid Bista says that it is necessary to pay more attention to mushrooms than to other farms, and it takes a lot of investment to cultivate mushrooms.
पैसाको फाइदा कुरा गर्नु पर्यो भने यसलाई राम्रोसँग केयर गर्यो भने फाइदा हुन्छ नै। अब 3 महिना हो, 3 महिनामा एक सिजन एक भइसक्छ, 3 महिनामा त्यो 2-3 लाख फाइदा हुन्छ राम्रोसँग केयर गर्यो भने। केयर गरेन भने घाटा पनि हुन्छ। घाटा अब लगानी केयर गरेन भने त जति लगानी गरेको सबै लगानी डुब्न सक्ने सम्भावना पनि छ यसमा चाहिँ। अब आफूले केयर कति गर्यो त्यो हुन्छ। हेल्थमा त अरु तरकारी भन्दा यसमा फाइदा नै हुन्छ। अब यसमा फाइबर हुन्छ क्यारे, अनि त्यसै फाइबर भिटामिनहरु हुने भएकोले फाइदाजनक नै छ।
Kovid learned by watching his uncle grow mushrooms. All the straw required for mushrooms is bought from the Tarai. Now they have 5,000 balls to produce mushrooms. He said that better the care, the more mushrooms will grow. He shared the experience of growing up to 3 kg of mushrooms in one ball. The mushrooms they produce are sold at wholesale prices, and most of the Kalimati traders come to pick them up, so there is no problem in distributing them.
बाहिर देशमा यस्तो हो, बाहिर देशमा काम गर्नु पर्दा हैन, अरूको काम हो हैन, उले के भन्छ कस्तो भन्छ त्यतिखेर आफ्नो मनमा दुखेसहरु हुन्छ। तर अब आफ्नै देशमा फेरि आफै आफ्नै लगानी गरेर काम गर्दा ढुक्क साथ काम गर्न सकिन्छ अहिले चाहिँ खुसी महसुस भइरहेछ हैन अहिले आएर चाहेको जस्तो आम्दानी पनि लिइरहेछ हैन त्यही भएर ठिकै लागिरहेछ आफ्नै देशमा केही गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो महसुस भइरहेछ
Mushrooms are considered to be beneficial for human health as they contain nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and protein. As it is one of the main choice of vegetarians, both its production and demand are increasing.
After the news report, let us now talk about damage in Chittagong. The incessant rain has not left Chittagong untouched. There has been a report of lot of loss in the district. Chittagong is one of the main production area in the inner Terai of Nepal. Chittagong Valley is fertile and lucid. However, with the recent trend of migration from the hills, it has been damaged. A lot of the forested areas have turned into agricultural land, and the agricultural land has been turned into settlement areas. The valley is slowly becoming industrial and polluted. Now, with climate change hot on its tail, it is unable to raise its head. Due to incessant rains a month ago, paddy planted in an area of 2,591.18 hectares in Chittagong has been completely damaged. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
Due to the incessant rains a month ago, paddy planted in an area of 2,591.18 hectares in Chittagong has been completely damaged. According to Bharatpur Agricultural Knowledge Center, East Chittagong and Madi have suffered the most damage. According to the office, 728 hectares in Kairihani, 701 hectares in Ratnanagar, 416 hectares in Bharatpur Metropolis, and 306 hectares in Rapti have been damaged. Similarly, paddy planted in 250 hectares in Madi, 148 hectares in Kalika, and 40 hectares in Ichakamana has been damaged. Paddy is being cultivated in 27,281 hectares in Chittagong. The paddy field was inundated due to the incessant rains for 4 consecutive days since last of Asoj. The relief will be distributed by classifying the damage, the center said.
After the news report, let us now talk about Handicraft Exhibition. Handicraft is one of the most important economy boosters of the country. The Nepali people are quite talented, and many make their living by making carpets, handmade shawls, handmade saris, handmade cholis, etc. Not only that, handmade everything including bags are available in the market. The new Nepali generation is attracted to the earthy look of the handmade goods. Every year, we have exhibition of the Nepali products which are popular even with the foreign crowds. Prime Minister Sherbahadur Deuba has said that the government is committed to the development and promotion of handicraft sector. Let us look at this news report for a little while.
Prime Minister Sherbahadur Deuba has said that the government is committed to the development and promotion of handicraft sector, inaugurating the 18th Handicraft Trade Fair and 16th Art Competition organized by the Federation of Nepali Handicrafts in Kathmandu on Friday. Prime Minister Deuba said that he was committed to the development and promotion of the handicraft sector, which has been supporting the country's economy. He expressed confidence that the country's economy deficit would be minimized by earning foreign exchange while exporting handicrafts. He said that the tax problems seen in the handicraft sector will be eased. He opined that the handicraft industry should be promoted in a timely manner as it is an area of dignity and identity of Nepal.
त्यो कला पनि चाहिँ अब नेपालभरमै पनि हुनसक्छ अनि यस्तो एयरपोर्टहरूमा यस्तो ठाउँमा राख्नु राम्रो हुनेछ अनि यसको लागि चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ के समस्या छ भन्देखिलाई यो के अरे यो ट्याक्स सम्बन्धी समस्या छ त्यसलाई हामी निराकरण गरेर सहजीकरण गर्ने स्वाद ल्याउँदै के गर्न चाहन्छु.
There are about 120 stalls of various items including handicrafts in the fair, which will run till today. FNCCI President Surendra Pai Shake informed that the main attraction of the fair will be the art competition in various genres, and for the contestants will be awarded prizes.
This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us now review the main affairs of the week. The unseasonal rains that fell from Ashutosh 31st to Kartik 3rd have caused a loss of 34 million rupees to the paddy crop planted by the farmers of Palpa. State-level Lumbini Agriculture and Livestock Development Cooperative Limited has been formed. The Agriculture Group, or Krishi Group, has been working continuously for 22 years. This organization has brought in the Forma tractor. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan, Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kushan.